All right, we're doing it again. We died last time. It's been okay. Listen, did I delay the upload of the last video because I died? Yes. Did I take that time to learn more about the game? No. Do I have a strategy to be better? Yes. Two pieces of tech. We're gonna talk about it while the game loads up. Because we gotta make a new world. Two pieces of tech though that I think are gonna do us very well. All right, these two pieces of tech, very important things. Number one, most important piece of tech that I have discovered. Right, and by discovered I mean thought about for more than 2 seconds, and that is beds. We can just go to sleep. Now I know what you're thinking. Can we really just sleep all of our problems away? And the answer is maybe. And the other thing we have to think about, move this and see what time it is. Yeah. Okay. So the other thing that I've realized is that we should make a crucible. I avoided it last time because I thought it would just kill me because it would be near a heat source, and that's bad. But I think I'm stupid and I don't understand how they work. It's loading a lot faster than useful. So, one, beds. I think beds are going to be really powerful. Crucibles are going to be really powerful. And I think just making a roof or like an awning, like rich people have on the side of their houses, might be enough to keep us going. Because if we only have to worry about the daytime and we live in a box, we'll never deal with the sun and we'll never die. Presumably. Okay, here we go. So I have this is why am I weird spawn? Okay, so I've done this several times. But I'm always gonna yeah. Always a little rusty every time I have to start it new because I just forget. I think it has to be done. Hard route, because we're not cowards. Yep. So we do not care about this spaceship at all. Not even a little bit. We need sand. We are gonna evolve beyond the need of a spaceship as quick as possible. I should do this very differently than when I'm doing it, right? And I will fix that in a second. So we get 5 minutes of grace, which means nothing is going to spawn. But I've remembered that that doesn't mean we're not going to get hit with the heat of the sun. We're still going to get thirsty and stuff. So stone, don't need stone. Oh, I got nothing. Okay, bone meal, perfect. Okay, so the goal is that we're gonna build ourselves a little safe space. But we're gonna get away from the spaceship. We're gonna come back later to get some of the resources from it. We're doing it for a couple reasons. The most important one, good, we got three, cool. So the most important reason for getting away from the spaceship is that by getting away from the spaceship, we don't have to worry about the lava heating us up and get to kind of pick our own path a little bit. Need those. I don't remember the other one. A workbench, table. I don't remember what this thing is called. I've done this so much, I don't remember what it's called. Ugh. Art builder. I have no idea what just happened. Part builder. Right. Okay, we gotta build. Okay, quest done. Claim reward. Back up. Crook. We can actually just straight up craft a crook. We didn't do that, but we do. Back. I didn't replant the tree, I'm just realizing, which is fine. Crook. Crook. Reward. Don't know what the rubber trees are for, but that's fine. Just being under this tree saves us from a ton of heat. Okay, we're gonna let that run for a couple of reasons. Okay, perfect. Now we can catch our breath. So 8 string is actually enough to make 2 wool, which is almost a bed. We need just a little more and we'll have a bed. In the meantime, we're going to come over here. We're going to remember how to make these. Needs an add. These. We have a tool handle, and then I need what? Axe head? Axe head. I'm not. It is. I want the head. Here. Whatever. Axe that handle. Okay. Good. Going to start digging. Water. Water. I hope this episode isn't interesting. Unintended thing. I don't want to break all of the wood. Still want fully infested. I didn't need as much string as I thought I did, honestly, but I will need a lot for the desert clothes, and this is usually where I start to get stuck. So I figured I would go ahead and invest in making it work. And will come falling down. Would have a sapling, plant it again. We're only running inside because we're burning up. Fishing for bone meal a little bit because I don't want to use up all of my super good fertilizer at the start, but I probably could just burn through it. I don't really actually see a reason not to. Yeah. Okay, it works. Time is it? Like midday-ish. Do I have 12? That's fine. I know what the game wants me to do, and what the game wants me to do is it wants me to make water, and it wants me to do a bunch of nonsense, like start getting food and make dirt and stuff like that, but we're playing very wrong intentionally. Perfect. That's super good. Instantly. Side. This. Okay. How much wood do we have? 60. Not the most amount. A good start, especially when we run outside. This. Dust. As you can see, there is a small divot in the ground over there. I want to stay away from it, but we're pretty close to a cliff. So right now I want to dig up as much dust as I can. I want to make my way to... Perfect. Exactly what we want to see. Let's go ahead and get inside. Uzi in a second. We don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to break it in half twice, and we're going to turn half of it into slabs. And it was 30 blocks. So we are going to make a tunnel basically into the side of this hillside. But it is going to be very dangerous. But it is going to be very worth it. And we already have a digging tool that's going to let us do that. Okay, and now proof of concept. As we walk back here, we're now cool enough. We are now outside and cool. And if we take some dust, we were to block the entrance. Now we are completely safe at night. Now this is not the only thing we're doing, of course. This is just the beginning of the plan. Because if you'll see where this leads, couldn't have timed that better. Throw a little wood, axe in there, repair it. We are actually going to... Okay, that is a material I cannot break without a pickaxe. It complicates things just a little bit. Not that much. And now we take these slabs again. Keep it decorative light. Get out of here. Now, now we have made a way that we can access the outside without letting the monsters access us. So the reason that this plan works is that it puts our exit so far away from the ship that mobs shouldn't be spawning in close enough to mess with us. Now we do have to move our dirt and all that, and it is going to take us a lot longer to get away from the ship and make movements. We actually probably shouldn't move. We'll move the dirt after today. Because right now we still just need to be making more trees and stuff. We actually probably need to be working on this to make water, which is we'll do that real quick. Oh, Yeah, let me do all the things I need to do. I'm just a touch rusty. Not as rusty as you would imagine, but just a touch. Am I crazy? I know how to do that. I remember how to do this. Make a barrel. Okay. I think the barrel was exactly right. This? Perfect. The barrel. I want to look up how to make a crucible real quick. What do I make a? Okay, so it's just porcelain. Got it. Oh, clay and bone meal. Okay, that's more doable. Can I make a crucible out of wood? Can't because it's block. Okay, that's fine. That's just a new path that I've never gone down, but it probably does better. Anyways, so we'll go ahead and do this, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Run the energy pack, let it power up. Nighttime yet? Oop, move a tree. And yes, I know I didn't get any saplings out of it, but right now I'm more interested in the actual wood than I am the sapling. I can't believe I'm not losing any of my miracle fertilizer. All right, it is officially nighttime. Things are about to get very scary. We're going to have to be very calm. If you've seen the other videos of this, which you definitely have, you know that nighttime can just end the run by itself. Only takes one bad night interaction. Okay, I did finish. Only takes one bad night interaction to just lose. So be very careful about that. Yeah, and then we're just gonna we dug out a ton of dust. We just have make another sip. I'm just gonna scroll. Only 72 pages. Surely I'll find it. There's no H. Me when there's no H. Steve. How do I make this? Wow. That's actually really cheap. I'm gonna make I probably will actually make 6 of these. And now to show you why I've made 6. Oh, I need to make that kind of dampens the braid a little bit. I don't think I have enough string to make. Just 9. I can make one more. Yeah, we're gonna have to infect the next tree. Okay, we get 2 at least for the time being. So as you can see, there are mobs, but if we look down in our tunnel, gotta crouch. There are none. Because the only thing that can spawn in there would be 1 block narrow, which means spiders can't spawn in there. And so the only thing that can spawn in there is normal enemies like creepers and stuff, which creepers are dangerous, don't get me wrong, but it is a lot easier to deal with a creeper or creeper-esque enemy than it is to deal with a zombie or a flaming bow skeleton jockey. We're oh, we actually have tons of. We're getting there. One of the biggest resource jumps we're gonna have to make is. Did I make water? I thought I made water. I did. Did I not? And then I never placed that barrel. Didn't. Focusing on saving my dust. Loud much? Yeah. These guys, the main reason that those guys over there, you see those big boys over there? They're the exact reason why I have chosen to do what I have done. Those guys are absolutely massive and just a problem. Okay. What? Oh, 3 times. That's fine. Right now is the time to burn resources. Because even if it's a little wasteful to do so, it's better to burn the resources while we have. Really got to make sure I don't run out of trees. Yep, I hear you, dog. Now I can board, which is seeds. Okay, I'm gonna do something very dumb. Not right this second, but I need to separate the sieves for it. Nah, who cares? We can lift all 3. They're still over there, right? Oh, I picked up that dirt. Can't tell if I picked the dirt up from. Oh no, it's right there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Cool. So we still have. Okay, game lagged. Pause. We still have our dirt from over there, so we're gonna sift our dirt in hopes of getting seeds. What do we get? Oh, that looks like money. You cannot imagine how much value I currently hold in my hands that I have potato seeds. Not just potato seeds, but potato seeds of this early is so good. Day 1 potatoes, super good. We're still gonna have to give up a lot in order to make this plan work, but day 1 potatoes make it 100 times easier. Especially with the new plan of how we're gonna try to move out slowly. Oh, the reason we picked this cliff, I don't think I talked about it. The reason we're going to the cliff is that it's gonna give us something to build our roof off of. Make it just real quick. This is the dance of what would I rather give up if it just happened to despawn. None of it. You. Can't believe I'm 1 string away from making another piece of wool. Just being able to go to bed. Back to it. How much do I have left? I have 4 saplings. Look at those out of my hand. I do not want to accidentally use those for something. Let's think about quests. What quests do we have? Fucking grow wheat. Get rice. What do I do with it? I wonder if I can plant rice. Yep. Yeah, we're just Hammering is going to be good. Making a sword would be fine. I mean, it just wants us to make a blade, and we can pick more shells, which we'll probably do. We're going to hold on to the shotgun as long as it's going to let us. We are going to need rotten flesh for the desert gear. I think that's probably what we'll use it for if we manage to get any. Okay. Game continuing to show off why I'm turtled up as much as I am. Stone do we have actually? Oh, we got quite a bit of stone. Okay, we can make a furnace. Good, because the furnace is going to let us get access to torches. It's not a quest we have yet. Yep. Okay. We are going to make a furnace. Because the furnace is going to let us make a bucket. Bucket is going to let us move. Now, there is no infinite water sources. Which, I mean, kind of a no-duh that there isn't, but you know, you deal with what you deal with. Let's make a sword blade quick. Take us 2 seconds. Oh. I forgot that was... Yeah, this is like the next step of Tinkers, which we should be looking into. But I just... Tinkers is fine and stuff. It's just... Water and dust in a barrel. Okay, cool. I was... My whole thought while reading that was like, well, how do I get more? Okay, everything's getting ready to burn, which is good. I hope. Is it a rainy day? Is that what's happening? There shouldn't be anything that can fit through a half-block gap. Just in case. So we have just had the worst luck possible. So all of the mobs that spawned on night 1 are not burning because it is raining. And because it is... Ow. Ow! This has been one of the best starts I've had. And it is in jeopardy because of this freaking spider. Great, fabulous, thank you, dilly dilly, and what have you. Give a fuck, throw it on the ground. Why can't I place this here? Oh, because it's too... Okay. This is fine. It's very annoying, but it's fine. We can make it work. Just the rain is gonna. The rain has ruined this day, which means we're just down a whole day of resources. Which means I'm gonna have to figure out, like, theoretically, I could open the door, guns blazing, and walk away with a bunch of resources. But I think I might die if I do it. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go for it, because if I don't, I'm gonna have to sit here for 20 minutes. And I would much rather die than sit here for 20 minutes. I'm out of bullets. You're be kidding me. Why is the spider now attacking me? Okay. That went about as bad as it could. So, what is still out there? A skeleton. A singular skeleton. This is fine. Except for the fact that there's a million guys back here. Why are there so many? Was I just too impatient? Is that what happened? I think I was too impatient. Which is fine, because we got some rotten flesh, I guess, but I wasted a bunch of resources because I was just too impatient. Okay. We. Okay, I accidentally killed a bunch of spiders, I think. Go me? Maybe? um, yeah. Cool. Got some bones, too. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to use our escape tunnel. Now that I think it's actually day, stuff's going to die. So as you can see, our escape tunnel has been expertly built. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Do a ton of damage. But keep in mind, it's not a foolproof solution. Okay. As I said before, the main goal right now is to carefully dodge everything. Why have you stopped burning? Okay. Okay. Oh, he caught me on fire, so I die. Well, GG. Oh, I lived. Oh my gosh, I lived. How much hunger do I have? None. Awesome. Go inside. Oh boy. All right. Let's drink, because we have water. And now, we are going to have to need some inventory management so bad. Just dump everything. Okay. First things first, I have enough string now to make the last piece of wool. No more nighttime for us. So we are ready to face the zombies. Bueno. Next. This is my one. I have 2 pieces of dirt. Oh, I have 2 pieces? Oh, I'm so smart. Look at me. I'm so smart. I put away all my stuff. Never mind. I'm so stupid. Okay. We're going to stand in the water. Where? Can't do this to me, man. I left my potato seeds inside. I hear a skeleton. I don't know where it is. If it sees me, it will kill me. So, good times. Potato seeds. Bone meal. Fancy bone meal. And now, we're going to go heal. You're going to go make so much food. It will be crazy. As long as one of these spiders doesn't get crazy on me. Fine. Okay, I'm not going for that because I hear a skeleton here. I don't want to die to the skeleton that is 100% spawned in the lava. Now, we throw in this. Throw in 2. Yeah, 2 should be plenty. That out. Our magic row. That. We're going to hang by this furnace until our potatoes cook. Alright, we have survived a hairy situation. And after we cut down this tree, cut down one more for good measure. We no longer will be engaging with nighttime. That's right. We're done doing night. We're not doing nighttime anymore. We're going to take this. We're going to make a bed. The relief I feel knowing that I'm not going to have to deal with that. So that was something I was messing up last time that I didn't catch on to until, well, until after I had died. But I can just go to sleep. Like, there's nothing stopping me from just going to bed. And now that I have some potatoes, I can show off the power of potatoes. There's a skeleton over there still. No, 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 no. I've just gotten set up. Perish. Oh, my potatoes. No, that's all of my potatoes. Okay. So, ooey. This took a little while to cook. So, baked potatoes. Super good food source. This hot? Oh. Noted. Ovens are hot. Who'd have guessed? So, the other thing that's really great is that we still have spare wood. There's probably somewhere else that I just dumped. Yeah. We have a lot of wood. And we have an escape route that lets us run from the mobs. We don't have to fight them. And we have a place where we can tuck back into whenever we're done doing whatever digging we're doing. Take it back and we repair it. And we don't get that hot because we can always come back and cool off. This is my master plan. Apparently my master plan is to hydrate and not repair my tools and die of dehydration. Wait, I have tons of water. What am I talking about? I drank all my water. Okay. The amount of lag my brain just experienced realizing that I drank all my water already. Nightmarish. Yeah, give me. Okay, I've been in this exact situation before. Exactly how I died last time almost. Just take a step back. Let it run. What we're gonna do? We are out of water. Oh, we aren't out of water. Oh, thank goodness. It's like how, man? Like I understand the food because I did eat all the food trying to get like stabilized, but water too? Okay. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Potatoes are the future. Right now our main goal is to test out sleeping to see if sleeping drains our hunger and water. And if it drains it by too much, it's not going to be viable. But if it doesn't drain it by that much, it is going to be a viable way for us to kind of skip a lot of the night sections that just make us die. We will have to figure out how we're going to plant more crops, though. That is going to be one of the big ones. But potatoes, super good crop. Oh, I think I can show this off now. So one potato worth 12%. And so now the potatoes give us more dirt. The next thing we have to do is we got to get a crucible with a torch. And I'm going to say it that once we get the first crucible, we'll be able to like essentially back to, okay, it's sunset. And we go. The spiders. The spiders are preventing me from sleeping. Oh, we got it. Okay. It's daytime. Nothing spawned. No, it's a put. I missed 5 swings at that guy. Oh well. I still have potatoes. I am feeling really good right now. That's okay. Well, that is just death. But I'm not as scared of him because he's not directly on the place where I sleep. And I'm just not messing with him again. Like I don't know what it is, what its deal is. I don't care. Right. I'm feeling surprisingly confident right. I'm almost out of potatoes, of course, but that's fine. My big thing right now is that I want to block up this water that's so we are able to skip nights. The game just got easier. Uh I'm gonna put this up to the comments. I'm not gonna count that as cheating. If you think it's cheating, say so. But if not enough people say it's cheating, I'm gonna do it. Because being able to just go to sleep and not have to deal with that, really good. It's a really good way for me not to just die. I actually am gonna take the blade, I think. Do need to start working on some other stuff though. Hum 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 hum. So this might be the fastest we stabilize. We're gonna let as many of these leaves get infected as possible. And we're gonna craft up some iron. Let's see if we have enough iron to make shears. Shears are game changing. Not? We do. Okay, perfect. We got 2 iron. I'm gonna throw in 2 wood. Turn it back up, let it cook. And we are cooking. Okay, so we're cooking so good. I think this is a great place to leave the episode. We are doing good. We're surviving really well. In fact, I'm very confident that we're not going to just die. I think this is probably one of the best attempts I've had because I remembered vanilla mechanics. uh, and I'm beginning to think that the tunnel was more unnecessary than I thought. I really do think that if I have to start again, I will just speed run a bed first night and then just never deal with anything ever. I want to harvest some. There we go. Got some acquired hardware. I'll throw this on the ground real quick. We'll like glass bottles, spider eye, actual bones and rotten flesh. Turn these into ears. They're really good for. Yep. So, is it all infected? I don't think that it's spread fully, but yeah, 18 string. Not bad. Drop down this tree and then we'll I don't know, guys. I think this is the best we've ever done, period. I don't think it'll ever be better ever again. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. Leave it right here while I'm ahead. That way nothing bad will happen in the, in the first episode of a new attempt. Good times only, good vibes only. Uh, if you've been enjoying these and you want to see more of them, you should like and you should comment. You should tell me one way that I could be doing better. Because we all thrive from growth. Or from we all thrive from growth. Of course we do. We all get better when we listen to the people around us. So let me know. But until then, see ya.